Good afternoon. It is June 28th, 2017. We are just 10 days away from our El Salvador trip. Still trying to put I know I'm doing the vlog while I got this patch of like really bad road, so I apologize about the bumpity bump and the extra background noise. But I was having some technical difficulties back in the smoother portion of the road. Anyhow, 10 days away from the El Salvador trip, really trying to get my head straight and trying to figure out what it is I'm going to be taking. Even more so, I'm really hoping to be able to connect with the rest of the missions team. They're having a dinner this coming Friday sometime, and at least I'll find out who's actually on the missions trip. Like, I'll put a face to the name, because people were kind of throwing out some names out there and I didn't know who they were. I think it'll be a good time for fellowship with those individuals, and then probably have a clear direction as to what it is that we're going to be doing. I'm almost positive we're going to be building at least one house, so that's going to be really cool. The rest will definitely be working through the neighborhoods, delivering gospel, praying over families, you know, doing God's work. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm the closer. It was really weird. I had work on Monday, and then I was off on Tuesday, and then I worked today, and then I'm going to be off again tomorrow, hoping. And I definitely got to get some stuff. Like, now time is starting to really get squeezed as far as what I need to get prepared for from like a material standpoint, and I just don't want to end up like forgetting something that I should have brought, that I should have known better from the last trip type of deal. The biggest thing is going to be antibiotics, and I'm just trying to figure that one out as quickly as possible. And again, the rest is just stuff to bring with. Today is Wednesday. It's 12:40 into the PM. It's 108 degrees. Feeling pretty good. I was at home this morning putting some editing together, and then having breakfast with my kids. And I had a really good conversation with them yesterday. That's on my mind today, as far as getting work squared away, getting some material squared away, and then again, just praying on guidance and like patience and wisdom, so that I operate effectively at work, and then I'm operating at home and getting things squared away. As it is now, I know that even from a mechanical standpoint, I got to get some of these vehicles squared away. I've never got a chance to put the oil in the vehicle, and quite honestly, I really don't want to have to go underneath this car when it's like already 100 degrees at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Not a big fan of it, but it's got to be done. And I certainly don't want to pay some mechanic guy to do it when I've got myself and 2 able boys at home that can be able to do that. It's just a matter of like scheduling it all. Plus, I got to cut the hair. Tomorrow, I'm scheduled tomorrow to go chop the dude, and that usually takes some time, because it's not easy taming this other entity sitting on top of my head. So this is where the road gets even worse. So I will catch you in just a moment. And today's Bible verse comes out of James chapter 1, verse 5 and 6. And the verse reads like this: If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. Hello! Hey, I'm glad you're still watching right up until this point. That's a bonus. Thank you very much. Bonus for me. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm on my way home, and tomorrow's today actually, because it's 12:49 in the AM, and I'm off this morning / tomorrow, and I got a lot of things I gotta get squared away with my day off. Yep. Oh man, it's a really bad road right here. I probably started this vlog at a really bad time. Hang on. Sorry, this morning I'm going to be taking off to go get a couple of errands done today. A lot of it's going to be revolving around the missions trip, preparing one way or the other, whether it be, like I said earlier, the hair on the head, some donations that we're in need of taking some stuff with us, and get all that stuff organized. And then like I said, a couple of different things, and squeeze in some family time and some friend time, and I don't know, whatever else. Honestly, I mean, I got some core things I need to take care of, and the rest of that is just going to be enjoying the day off. I was talking earlier about an opportunity that I had talking to my son and my daughter when we were over at the Black Bear Diner, and I really enjoyed the conversation we had, and a lot of it actually had to revolve around this channel. Which, by the way, thank you for watching, and thank you for those of you who've already subscribed. And if you like what you hear up until this point, give me a thumbs up. Anyway, I was talking to them about my vlog and how there's certain things that I keep out of the vlog out of respect for my kids and for my family. And you know, they were more along the lines of like, Dad, just push the envelope. And I'm like, look, I want to respect you guys. And I want to respect the privacy of our family, and I don't want to be too transparent about our family. And he says, well, Dad, wasn't the whole thing behind having the blog was you being able to express some things as a 40-year-old, not as somebody who just had a baby and like bringing this child up, but a 40-year-old dealing with, you know, more mature things with their children, and you know, even just kind of being transparent about your feelings and things that are going on. And I said, you know, son, I really didn't want to be all doom and gloom, because it was on his suggestion that, man, you just sound really sad. Why do you sound so sad? There was a couple of times where some of my older vlogs where it was just like, you know, I was doing that, and he said, you know, I kind of see where you're at now. So I don't know, I'm kind of like back and forth with the whole vlog, and as far as like what should be on the channel. Like, you know, some of the things I know for a fact, you know, part of my vlog would be me talking about my walkthrough with Christ as best I could, and I know that some of the things that I put out there, some people may not agree with, which I'm okay with. It's open for discussion, and that's why I say, you know what, leave a comment down below. If I missed something, I'd certainly love to hear somebody else's perspective or somebody else's point of view. And then the other thing was just, you know what, just, you know, living my life, and, you know, inviting you in a little bit of, you know, peek into my life and raising my kids. And if there was a moment or a time where, you know what, things just didn't go my way, you know, he was all about like letting it out there and being transparent with it. Again, I just, sometimes I feel like, you know, that could be an open invitation for maybe something I didn't want other people to know about my own kids, and maybe there was a level of privacy, which I know that there's always a level of privacy. It's just finding that marker, like finding that point of saying, all right, this is I'm gonna draw the line here, and then this is about as much as I'm gonna deliver, and without losing the integrity of my blog. And you know, that kind of falls along the same lines as what I was watching today. You know, like I said, I watch a couple of other YouTubers, and one of them was mentioning about the backlash that CNN had about delivering fake news, and Trump, as of either today or yesterday, was tweeting out, you see what I mean? Fake news. They were doing things and running their news station more so as a business rather than being more informative. And I thought, man, see what I mean? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You know, you start to lose the integrity, and you start to lose what news should have been about, which was really just divulging true facts and not your own personal opinion, and just eliminating all of that. And I'm not a news station. I'm just merely stating that, you know what, it's just a matter of the integrity of the channel and what you do with it. That's all. That's really all of what I was really throwing out there when I speak about what I want to deliver out on this channel. I certainly want it to be the truth about my family, because honestly, there are times where my faith I have to put my faith in check, and there's times where I have to put, you know, my emotions in check. And there are times where my wife and I don't agree with something, or my kids and I don't agree with something. And, you know, there's times where I don't think that I would ever put those on this channel, because, you know, there is a level of privacy that anybody who's smart and who cares about their family and the honor in their family and the respect of their kids and their family should know that, you know what, you just don't put that stuff out here. And even if you're just trying to get a couple of likes on the channel, or if you're trying to get a couple of subscribers, I don't think that it's worth it. I'm not ready to sell out my family. Yes, there's going to be a time where I may divulge, and I know there was a couple of vlogs a while ago that, you know what, things just didn't go well. I had a bad day and my vlog wasn't very exciting. But either way, I'm going to do the best I can to find and to walk that line so that I maintain the honor for my family, for myself, and still hold this channel true to what it was, what it had started for, which was to kind of give a peer and an expression about myself and my life. And that's about where I'm going to end this vlog, because I'm almost home and it's getting late, and I just need to focus on the rest of the road. So thank you for watching. My goal, really honestly, is to hit to 10,000 views and to have some true, honest views with those 10,000 views, and not just clickbait, but true views. And I appreciate it. Thank you. So with that being said, good night.